probably nighttime. I should be saying good night because it's already gone 10 p.m. But we still have, it doesn't look very bright on camera, but we still have a good bit of daylight for 10 p.m. It's a lot darker than it should be because it's actually quite rainy and quite miserable and quite gloomy outside. And my plan was to come out this evening and do a barbecue camp out. I had burgers that I wanted to cook, but I don't think a barbecue or any sort of fire would survive the night out in this. So instead I have a little pasta like pot a pot noodle type thing. It's not pot noodle, I wouldn't eat pot noodle. And I am just gonna, I've come up to this end of this dead end boring, and I'm surrounded on both sides by walls, and the roadway goes back that way, and the dead end is about 20 yards from me, so I'm parked like at the apex of a hill. I'm hoping that in the morning it will be brighter and drier. I get my bed set up in the back. I've got a new book that I want to read. It's not a new release book, but it's new to me. I'll talk more about that in a minute. And I'm hoping I can at least get a break from the rain. Maybe just want to boil some water, warm up my pasta pot thing. You have to add water to it. It's one of those. I will definitely show you what I'm doing. And I'm just going to cozy up with my book. It is the 23rd or 24th of June, but this is Ireland, so there is no guarantees that the weather will be summery. I mean, I was going to say it is chaos, but it is chaos, but it looks tidier than it looks tidier than it is. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. My dinner was cancelled for me, but hopefully breakfast isn't going to be cancelled because I've bought all the bits to have a really nice breakfast here in the morning. And the last thing I wanted to say is this window will be where sunrise comes. So I'll be able to sit and watch sunrise come up out of that window. It'll probably be at 5 a.m, but I will be awake. I always enjoy waking up early in the morning. So you can be up with me watching sunrise and hopefully having breakfast in a nice, dry, bright summer morning. Let's see what happens. I have decided I'm going to open the door. It is raining, but it's just a mist, and I'm going to be super quick. You can't see the gear, the gas, and this is my dinner pasta. Instead I'm having a mojito. So it is raining enough to wear a hat, but it's not raining enough to wear a jacket. That's my logic. That's not logic. I suppose I'm just used to the rain, and I have low expectations, or I have high expectations of my my ability to not be too damp, or to be okay with that, to be okay with the damp conditions. Oh, I have to move you guys to get out my water bucket, my water, whatever you call the thing you put on the fire. Bucket? Pot. My water pot. This thing. I really am in the wild, in the middle of nowhere, stuck in a country lane in the west of Ireland. Just me. There's a sheep in that direction, there's cows in that direction. I can hear that. And again, I didn't bring Sushi with me tonight. I don't know why I didn't bring her with me this evening. She was curled up by the fire. She didn't want to come with me, I think. She was just sitting there, and she just didn't register that I was going, because who would go out in such a crappy evening like this? Me. Well, that's okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to read my book. The book. Oh. Wilbur Smith, Desert God. It's like a fantasy book from the set like 2,000 years ago, 5,000 years ago. I've read like the first 10 pages of it, so I know that much. Beyond that, I'm not familiar. I like Wilbur Smith for a lot of his other books. This is a newer book. I've read lots of his really old things because he's kind of the reason I would love one day to travel around Africa, overlanding maybe. But for now, we're parked in a dry lane, or in a, nothing dry about it, in the west of Ireland. It has gone completely dark. I'm sure you can hardly see my face, but I'm going to hit the hay in a minute. I don't plan on moving anywhere for the night. Like, it's probably too dark to read my book at this point now. And heading for 11 p.m. So I know I want to get to sleep so I can wake up again, because probably will be waking up by 5, half 5. And I hope you have a good night's sleep too, wherever you are. It is 4:49. Sunrise is at 5:08, but it is so terrible, crappy weather. So I've been sitting here for about 2 hours now, just talking to people on the phone and reading a book, and it's it's not, the weather isn't improving, but it's not raining heavy right now, so I'm just gonna grab my raincoat and get out, get something cooked anyways, whatever that, even just to make a cup of coffee or whatever I'm drinking. But yeah, time to make a move. It's been very cozy. This is what was nice about this last night. I was thinking to myself, I'm here thinking to myself, oh, it's horrible weather. Sorry guys, I'm like chewing the camera. It was horrible weather, but I was warm. I was actually quite comfy, quite cozy. I was like, this is actually enjoyable. I really actually like how accessible my car is. Everything isn't tucked away in like drawers and stuff like that I can't reach. I kind of just have everything flung everywhere, and I can just like grab what I need. It's all very handily laid out for me. That's the way I'm looking at it. So, it's not cold. That's all I've got to say. It's not cold. Um, I'm hungry. I think there's something really fun about cooking outside. That's why I do a lot of the stupid shit I do, I think. I won't be able to eat outside though. I'll eat inside. But just being outside, I think, is actually fun. Oh no! Breakfast is ready. There's coffee, cream, collagen. I have a fried egg inside the croissant. I have another fried egg right here. One thing I have learned from my adventures is you can't think of everything. You just can't. You just kind of have to do what you're doing. Get going. I got everything sorted, tidied up the back, got the breakfast. I'm in here starting to eat breakfast. But I was about to close the door and the little fold down table. I couldn't close the door, so I had to come and put everything away, then come back, put down the put up the folding down table and close the door. And that's just, I know that's only a tiny thing, but it literally is an example of how you think you have everything in order and you're like, this is how I'm going to do it. And you still get there. And I have all these gear and these bits and I've been using them for years and I kind of feel like I know what I'm doing until you don't. Like, I would have left that open and sat outside and eaten, but you can't today, so you have to kind of do things differently. And then the message is just get going. Just go and do it. And sometimes you might even just eat in the rain. But anyway, I'll give you a close-up of my breakfast already, but here's another close-up. I'm very proud of it. I'm going to have a bite now. Just trying to organize myself so I don't drop a load of stuff. I'm going to get right into the croissant anyways. Breakfast is finished. I'm out. I've decided to take myself out for a walk. And it's not going to be a hike. Today is not the day. This would have been where the hike is on that mountain, which is, the cloud is below the mountain. I think the cloud is on the ground, to be honest. I was going to walk out that roadway in the morning, which would have been nice, but it would be nicer actually to go this way. I'm going to go in and hop over the gate, because I know there's a river down here. So, and I'm recording on my GoPro, my little GoPro Hero with a little cube camera. So it's for this kind of, like, I wouldn't bring my nice camera out in the rain. I don't even want to take out my phone to record myself. So I have the GoPro, and whatever it is literally a cube. So it is a potato that I'm recording on. But I'm pretty sure you can hear. I can't keep it far away from me enough though. So we're going to hop the gate and walk up the hill and see how we get on. I'll leave you here for 1 second. You're very handsome. Hi. Oh, you're pretty with the face, huh? Oh my goodness. Just to say hello. Nothing worth eating. Here, do you want to smell the camera? That is... I made friends. I have some new friends. I have enough of you at home. I'm not bringing any more home. No. This one in particular is very cute. You're only a baby, are you? Can I see your toofs? See if we can get him to smile. No, can't. I think they're sad that I don't have carrots. Oh, hi. You don't want to show me your teeth. Alright, let's keep going. The feet are saturated. There would be a lot more water in it. It's only about a foot deep. There'd be little shoals of fish sheltering behind the tree from the current. But yeah, that must have got washed away, because in the winter time this river would be 4 foot high. It would be up to here where I'm standing. Alright, so it's not shallow, it's quite deep, as in like a foot, 2 or 3 foot deep. Lol. Nice. I have a towel, but it's conveniently positioned underneath all this crap. So I'm just gonna have to let it all dry slow. How waterproof my jacket is. It's not waterproof, that coat. But my problem is I psychologically, look at it, it's even letting moisture in here. Is there more here on the armpit? There's moisture there. Where else am I getting? Yeah, down along there. The seams are not fit for Irish weather. It's a brand new jacket. It's not an expensive one. I don't buy expensive coats. They don't work. It's a brand new jacket, and it's really just meant for showers, I think. Obviously. I have the serious rain gear at home, but I just have no respect for the weather anymore in Ireland. I would be interested for the crack, as we say here, to re-proof the seams on that jacket that I was wearing today with beeswax, but it may not. It may look really strange then. But the zip, like, that's one thing. The last time I wore this, I'm complaining, because the last time I wore that, I went out for an hour's walk in the rain, and the half zip here is not waterproof. So like, everything here is getting wet. As in, like, I might as well have just been wearing a t-shirt or not have it zipped up. So how you'd waterproof the zip, I don't know. So anyway, sorry, ramble about bad quality clothing is over. I love the way my hand shows up in the rearview mirror. Can you see? Look at the rearview mirror. It's like, ah! I'm just very lucky that I can get back into my car and dry off, and that I have dry clothes to get into. Warm up, not that cold. Dry off, read a book. Maybe the weather will change. Maybe the weather will change. And we might be able to get up that mountain. Okay guys, it's a couple of hours later now, kind of late morning, and the weather is not improving and it's not forecast to improve. So I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed coming along for this adventure. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with all the adventures. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.